good? It's your boy G Marcus TV back with a brand new video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I told you guys that I have a lot of reviews coming. If you guys haven't, definitely check out my BMF reviews. So of course, I am doing the review for Queens, a new show on ABC featuring Eve, Naomi Norton, Randy, and a few others. Me, I don't really like a lot of shows. I'm a very picky dude. Because when I heard of it or whatever, I didn't think nothing special of it. I was like, okay, Randy, Eve, Naomi Norton. It's like, alright. You know, they had their careers years ago. I wasn't thinking too much of it, but I was still going to give it a shot anyway, because I'm definitely open to new shows. And if you guys have any shows you think I should watch, definitely leave it down in the comments, whatever you think I should watch. Definitely a good show so far. It started off really dope. For a pilot, this had a lot of freaking information, a lot of stuff going on. This show is basically about a group from the 90s where they was hot, and then after they was hot, they all split or whatever, and now they're trying to get their career back. So what they're showing is how life was after the fame and them just trying to build a buzz again. Good storyline. I really think it's cool. So we have Eve, aka Brianna. Brianna is basically a wife with 5 children. So they're in that stage in relationship where it's like they're too busy to have sex, because of course it's 5 children and it's a house. So it's just like, of course, ain't got time to be doing just like whenever you feel like. By the time the day is over, you're exhausted. So they kind of going through that little stage right now. So that was really interesting. I'm happy they put that in there. So Eve's character goes to Walmart or Target. In the parking lot, some fans come to us like, hey, aren't you the girl from the group? They thought that Eve was from TLC. I was like, where did them figure it out that, yo, you're not from TLC. TLC definitely want to be going to buy some busted underwear. Like, so Eve was just insulted, like, excuse me? Like, Eve was tight. So after picking up some lingerie, she goes home, puts on the stuff. It's a nice, sexy red little dress. She hears her husband. She hears moaning. She goes through, she falls. It's a funny see, I like how they did the scene. She falls and busts his hat. Opens the door, and your husband is screwing a white girl. It was hilarious. It was like a really sad scene because she was really sexy for him, and this is what he does. So she, of course, she was tight. The girl basically knew what was going on. She was just like, oh, well, I'm so sorry. I made sure he used the condom every time. And she's like, so Eve was just like, yo, like, you want really f this white girl or whatever? And then the girl's like, I'm not really white. I'm foreign. My girl, Naomi Norton, aka Tasha from Power, aka Jill on this show. So after her career, she turned into a Catholic, like, cause she was the preacher's father. So her whole life, she was just trying to be something that she wasn't. After the group was over, she got married and, you know, was trying to get pregnant. She was having pregnancy issues. So it turns out she is gay. And I was like, wow. That was a twist. I was not expecting that. So she's gay. She actually likes women. And I was like, wow, I'm cool with that. So she meets up with a girl. Nice kissing scene that they had. I was like, it was weird seeing Naomi Norton do it. I'm sorry. I grew up on Naomi Norton, like from the 3LW days to Power to all the movies that she did. Just seeing her kiss another woman, it was different. It was definitely refreshing. I was like, oh. So the girl was just like, yo, so what's going on? You gonna leave him and what? Leave the husband? And she's like, she needs some time. She can't just leave. And the girl is just like, yo, like, I can't wait any longer. I need to know what the hell's going on because, yo, it's a minute. What about me? Like, basically what about me? Which is understandable. It's like, what the hell? We can't do this forever. I want to be in public doing what I gotta do. And she's just like, well, you gotta give me some time. So the girl was like, you know what? I figured out. Now it's time for you to figure it out. And the girl bounced, which is understandable. It was like real clap scene. So we got the Spanish girl, Valerie. Now her, never seen her in anything before. Comment down below if you've seen her in something. She's another part of the group. Now she actually went on to be, she still was famous. She was still famous after the group. So the girls was, it's funny, later on they just said that she was the least talented and she's the one that stayed famous. So her character basically is like, she's one of those news reporters, like one of those things where she's on the news. Really interesting to see where she's gonna go with it. So Brandy's character now, her name is Naomi. Now, Brandy was more the spitter, like everybody else was in nice sexy. So it turns out that after the fame, she was just trying to chase the fame. Trying to chase it to get it back. So she was just doing playing on her guitar at these little clubs or whatever. Still do the music thing. but it just was not working for her. Like, she is like washed up, like real washed up. Like, I love how they wrote her character. They wrote it really, really good. She was the person that was always on the road, barely seen her daughter, barely seen her daughter. Later on, she goes to her daughter's birthday party, which was like, her daughter's probably like 16, 17, 18 years old, like around that age. The daughter didn't want to see her. It was just like, yo, you know what I mean? Nah, I haven't seen you in a year. Nah, you want to see me? It's like, nah, like, get out of here. Like, we did not show her no love. She got no burn. So their old manager, Eric, tries to get them back together to do a show for BET, which is like a reunion type of thing or whatever. They just come in to perform their hit song. So they meet up, and Naomi and Valerie, they get into a fight. A fight that was from freaking 10, 20 years ago. They're just like, you're really gonna fight? They got into like a little cat fight. And the thing is, they're fighting over the manager that they both were screwing, which was very interesting. But I feel like in this, they used a lot of stuff from like actual celebrities, actually girl groups, and they just mixed it in with that. Got into it, they had a little meeting afterwards, and you know, Valerie, she just bounced, she just goes her way. So then the rest of the girls, they just went to a bar, they just talked about how they gonna do the show. So Jill is just on some like, yo, I can't do this show. I can't be talking about the same thing I talked about before. Like, I'm a preacher's daughter, you know, I'm Catholic, you know, I can't be doing these type of things anymore. So Brianna, which is Eve, she says that, yo, she doesn't want to leave her husband because they went through so much shit. She even used Jay-Z and Beyonce. I'm like, wow, that's a real question. She was like, well, Beyonce didn't stay because, you know, Jay cheated, so why should I go? I invested so many years, like, you know what I'm saying? Which is a trap. Ladies out there, I'll just say right now, don't stay. Like, do not stay. I don't give a damn what it is. I don't care how many years you put into it. If you're not happy, you're not being treated right, you gotta go, sweetheart. And same thing for the fellas. You gotta go. If you're not happy, she didn't do the right thing, you gotta kick her to the curve. It is what it is. So later on in the bar, Brandy decides to screw the old flame, which is the manager. So she screws the manager. You know, they talk. She just comes to him like, yo, get me a drink. He buys a drink, and they just cut to the scene. It's just like back and forth. They just show the scene where they're screwing, and it just shows them talking. There's a real nice way how they cut it up. They edited it up. So they kind of agreeing to do the show. They go for rehearsal, they're doing like a cypher, and they was killing the cypher. And some other girl comes in, I don't know where the hell this girl comes from, but she got the color hair and all that stuff. So she freestyled too, nothing crazy, you know, they all just chill, kicking it. So who comes to the rehearsal? The cheating husbands. It turns out homeboy got cancer. Boo hoo hoo. So he's just like, yo, I got cancer, I don't know how to tell the kids, I need you to be there for me. And you know, let's watch Grey's Anatomy together. He's just like, yo, let's just be there, you know, be there for me. And she's just on some shit. Like, you know, it cuts to the scene, they're at home. She just basically just goes like, yo, alright, I'm gonna stick with you. And then, you know, I'm gonna let you go through what you gotta go through, then I'm gonna leave you. Like, I was just like, that's toxic, that's stupid. Comment down below what you think. Is that toxic, or am I using it in the wrong term? Comment down below. Very Scorpio-like, don't you think? So Jill goes to the bathroom and she sees the random girl that came to the cypher. But the girl is sniffing cocaine in the bathroom. They're talking or whatever, and she starts sniffing cocaine. Offers Jill the stuff. She says no. Next thing you know, the girl ends up overdosing, bleeding through the nose. She's knocked out. I was like, oh damn, so quick. Like, that happened so damn quick in the episode. I was like, yo, good scene. Like, cocaine. I was like, damn. Like, the girl kind of reminds me of Dream Doll a little bit. They end up taking her to the hospital. So the publicist, all the people that's there was just like, yo, you cannot let this out that she sniffs cocaine. You cannot do that. That's gonna destroy the career. It's gonna the money. And then Jill just like, yo, like, the girl needs rehab. She cannot perform right now. Like, the girl needs rehab. You need to chill. And the guy just wasn't having it, so she ends up snuffing the dude. Boom. Girls is pissed off with her character. Like, yo, why would you do that? This is the guy that's giving us the bread, that's giving us the reunion. Like, why would you do that? And she's like, nah, that was wrong. The thing that's funny, before she snuffed the dude, she was saying turn on the cheek, turn on the cheek, and then she couldn't turn on the cheek. She just snuffed the guy. I was like, dang. So she even told the girls in this scene that, yeah, she's gay. They finally do the show, and they all have different lyrics to their Rich Girl single that they had, the big hit that they had. Jill comes out that she's gay. Brianna talks about how she's married with kids. They basically went from being to queens. Loved it. They all killed it on the stage. They did a great job. 6 months later, what happens? They're gonna be on tour. They're gonna be on tour, and that's how it ends. Very excited for this season. I cannot wait for the show. This episode was a solid 9 to me. Loved it. They did a really, really good job. I'm telling you guys right now, this is the show to watch. I liked it. Was really feeling it. I'm Tell me if you're with it. Comment down below. Let me know if you're gonna watch it. Let me know if you've seen it. Let me know what you think about it, but let me know what's up. It's your boy G Marcus TV. You guys have a great one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You guys have a great one. Love you guys. It's your boy signing off.
Got it. That's a wrap.